up early. Just use the privy, the shelter and stuff. Yeah, across like a little stream that's over there. Already packed up. Already had breakfast. So I'm gonna change out of my bedtime clothes and get going already. I think we're doing a 14-mile day. I believe I am close to the halfway shelter. But a lot of steep uphills today, very steep. We've been on this little ridge right here for a while, and it's kind of thin, so my left foot is fine, flat, but then my right foot is kind of like on an angle walking the whole time, so that kind of makes it feel a little weird. But tons of ups and downs right now. The weakest water so far, but slowly but surely we're getting it. Just had lunch at the shelter. Nice little fire pit sitting area, and you got some like, little fence around it. I think that's for like porcupines and whatever little animals are out here. Also on the way here, twisted my ankle. It just rolled so bad that like I fell to my hands. Both of them like totally fell. I rolled it that bad. So now my right foot, ankle, man, it hurts right now. I already took a Tylenol this morning. Lips a little chapped still. Yeah, you never really look at yourself out here until, well, now. Update. I just ate shit. Just because my ankle gave out. Same ankle, I just twisted it again. Fell right on my butt. Didn't hurt at all. It was a really clean fall. It was amazing. It felt good. But my ankle doesn't feel good. Really hurts right now, even worse. So that's great. I'm like just walking on my like near my toes. What is that, like the knuckle of your foot? Not really putting any pressure on my heel. So, and then my bag, this piece right here. See that? That clips in on this little thing. I like pulled my bag together and it just popped right off. Oh my gosh, as I almost twist my ankle. That's why I can't vlog and walk. And here's the privy. Just that with a hole in the ground. 2 little walls. Well, currently 7:30. Just leaving, I wonder if you can see it. I don't know if you can see the, oh, there it is. Oop. The shelter. Good night of sleep. Obviously, I set up the tent in the shelter just for mosquitoes. There wasn't many camp spots here at all, and all of them were on an angle. There's a ton of people here last night. I'd say like more than 12 people. Yeah, good night though. Slept good, so can't complain. Got a shelter 6 and some change away where I'll stop at. Eat lunch maybe. But the shelter we're going at tonight is I think 15 and some change. And it's like almost like a cabin. Like it's enclosed, has a door, I guess. It's not just like three walls and an open one. And it has a lake, so you can swim at it. Supposedly, we'll see though. So that's where we're headed, and everyone else is headed there, I believe. So that's gonna be real busy again. But inside holds 12 people. That's if you squish, I think. So we'll see. I would definitely stay inside there because it's enclosed. That's if I make it there in time, which I don't know if I will, because my foot, I have it like wrapped up in a little sling. Give some extra cushion, some padding on it. Feels like I bruised it when I twisted it. But yeah, just heading there now. Pack is definitely lighter than yesterday. I've been eating a ton on purpose. And I know there isn't much water this section, so every water I see I gotta fill up. But trail. Until then. I don't know if you could tell how steep it is on the phone, but this is like straight up. A lot of uphill so far this morning. Halfway to the first shelter though. Look at this, emergency shelter. Big space under here. Yo, just as my knee is getting better. Ugh. Slammed down a rock. Obviously, why wouldn't that happen? Doesn't hurt too bad. I just passed a couple guys, 2 kids, have antennas out and stuff, and I thought it sounded like a metal detector. So I asked them what they were doing, and they lost 2 greyhounds. Their dogs must have just ran away. And earlier, I would say like a mile or 2 back, I did hear dogs, and I thought the shelter was coming up. I didn't think anything of it, but they have GPSs on their collar, and he has like an antenna thing, so he's trying to find the dogs right now, all of them. I hope they do. But man, that was pretty far back, and that was also up a good mountain, so good luck to them though. So I just had some lunch at one of the shelters, the first shelter. Feel good now. Foot's feeling better. Knee's feeling better. But I've been walking with Plastic, one of the first people I met, second day actually. Wet socks and walk and see. But Plastic, her knee just got messed up. So they're gonna go into town today in a couple miles. But I feel better, so I'm gonna go to that pond shelter, go swimming and stuff. But I've been walking with them for a while, for days now. So it's weird that we're splitting up, but now I'm just totally alone. And yeah, hopefully they heal up. But I'm gonna keep going. Taking a little break. Ski lift with the dogs out, letting them breathe. Drinking some water. Just had a little Cliff Bar. The view I'm looking at right now. So can't go wrong with this right here. Taking it in while I can. Well, since the last time I was at the ski lift, I had a Cliff Bar there. And I just left the shelter. Had some tortillas with peanut butter there, and now I'm heading to this last shelter. 2 more miles today. Long day. Feet are tired. Yeah, but just 2 more miles and it's gonna be worth it. Just to look at this, the pictures look pretty cool, so I'll show you guys that when I get there. You can't tell how big that thing is, but that's like 2.5 of me. It's that big. Just ripped out the ground. Is that 2 trees? 3 trees going under? Oh, that is nuts. Got a really nice shelter in this little pond. But the water, that's the only water. Super nice shelter, all enclosed. Next shelter is 2 miles away. And the next one is 2 miles away. I'm pretty beat. It's already 6:30. I don't know how long it's gonna take me to get there, but I gotta make up my mind soon. I really don't want to walk another 2 miles, but I don't want it to be dark either. 6:30, 7:30, 8:30. I'll check back, we'll see. Man, look at this right off the bat. These freaking down trees you gotta crawl over or crawl under. Pain in the butt. 6:45 right now. You know, I took off my socks. I chilled up in that top bunk. Just me and 2 other people. I couldn't do it. The water isn't good enough. So I put on my socks and 2 more miles. Only 2 more miles, and it's a lot of up. A good amount of down. Sun's starting to not come down, but you know, it'll be down pretty soon. So I'm gonna have to rush, get to camp, set up tent, set up food, and go straight to bed. I was thinking about just setting up my stuff right down there and going to bed. I'm that beat right now. But, you know, it is what it is. Gotta keep pushing. It's gonna be around like an 18-mile day. And I really wanted to swim there. Obviously that water isn't swimmable. But I'm gonna push through, get to the next shelter, put you guys away. See you there. Made it to the shelter. Freaking flew here. Less than an hour. I really put the burners on. Shelter's up there. 2 people over there. The tenting, there's tenting platforms, but they're taken. Obviously, it's so late. Here's the water. Not much here, but look at the rocks here. Looks pretty cool. But I gotta try and find some way to get some water. There's like, I don't even know how people are getting water here, man. Well, gonna get some water somehow, eat, and I'm going to bed. Early night. Bear hang.